Hi, I'm Dr. Ruth, pen name Ruthy Ballard, and I'm a geneticist-turned-author who's passionate about building scientific literacy in kids. You know, research shows that more than 50% of kids are science shy. Yet kids need science to solve the global problems they'll face when they grow up. In this video, I'm going to show you how I teach kids about the power in genetic diversity using a blend of fantasy and well-grounded science that excites and engages them. The story in question is the second tale in my book, Tales by Moon's Light, Stories from Before the Great Melt, where I spin 7 magical tales from a distant two-mooned planet. It's the equivalent of Grimm's fairy tales on that faraway mythical world, but not so grim and with no fairies in sight. The plot goes like this. A young herdsman named Sebastian Kaya lives on an isolated farm in the mountains. He longs to see the world, but his uncle, whom he loves, won't let him pass through the rickety gate that separates their farm from the village below. Sebastian's frustrated, but as he grows older and becomes a young man, his uncle is finally forced to reveal what's really going on. Turns out, Sebastian's family has something called the Kaya curse. It's an inherited deformity that produces strips of flesh webbing between their fingers. He's shocked to learn that most people have long, skinny fingers that aren't connected, and that the Kaya curse is looked down upon and ridiculed in the wider world. No wonder his uncle has kept him a prisoner in the hills. Despite this new knowledge, Sebastian sets off to take the family's wool to market to sell so he can see for himself how things stand. Unfortunately, it's even worse than he imagines. The villagers buy his fine wool, but they're repulsed by him and won't let their children get near. Humiliated, Sebastian's about to flee back to the farm when a friendly stranger approaches him. Coach Osmond runs a team called the Paddling Sharks in a faraway town by the sea, and he's come to recruit Sebastian for his team. Sport paddling is a lot like water polo, and he thinks the Kaya curse isn't a curse at all, but a great advantage. With his webbed hands, Sebastian will be able to swim faster than the other players. Excited, Sebastian follows the coach. But when he gets to the faraway ocean, he isn't accepted by the other members of the team. The parents are especially riled up, arguing that Sebastian has an unfair edge. So they lodge a complaint with the Paddling Commission, and Coach Osmond is brought up on charges. I won't spoil the story by revealing too much, but I think you can see where it's going. When all is said and done, every boy on the team has an unfair advantage, and that's what makes the team so strong. One is unusually tall, another smart, the very brains of the outfit, and so forth. Thus, Sebastian comes to embrace his curse as a gift. And when the Sharks start winning, other people, even those back in his home village, celebrate it too. You can hear the whole story by visiting my YouTube channel and invite the kids in your life to come along too, even those who think science isn't for them.